Welcome to our channel. Today we how to authorize SSH agent forwarding in VS Code, full guide step by step clearly. Open Visual Studio Code. Ensure you have the Remote Development Extension Pack installed. Launch the command palette by pressing Ctrl plus Shift plus P. Type Remote SSH, connect a host and select it. Choose your desired SSH host from the list. Open the SSH configuration file by selecting Configure SSH hosts. Add or edit your desired host entry. Ensure the identity file option points to your private key location. Include the Forward Agent Yes option to enable agent forwarding. Save the SSH configuration file. Return to Visual Studio Code and try connecting to your host again. Once connected, open a terminal in Visual Studio Code. Verify that the SSH agent is running by typing SSH add L. If you see your key listed, agent forwarding is working. If the key is not listed, start the SSH agent by running eval $SSH agent. Add your private key to the agent with SSH add path to your private key. Reconnect to your SSH host to ensure the changes take effect. Now, your SSH agent forwarding should be authorized in Visual Studio Code. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Enable two-factor authentication if available to improve account security and reduce unauthorized access risk. After signing in, review your profile details so your contact information and settings are accurate and current. If you see an error message, note it down and try again after restarting your device and internet connection. Log out when you finish, especially on shared devices, to keep your account and payment information secure. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.